Yo, welcome back to episode 8 of the Diaries. Now, I feel like this is in danger of just being an identical episode to last week because honestly, what I was talking about last week is pretty much what I've been working on. Like I mentioned, we decided to do like a 3-day challenge slash 3-day launch for the coaching program. So over the past week, literally had to create everything not from scratch because obviously we've done different presentations and stuff, but to create like 3 days worth of like challenge content, all the sales material, all the material getting people to register. So yeah, it's been a pretty honestly mental week. It's been there's been a lot to do, and then also there's been quite a lot of high level stuff to do in terms of actually writing, the word for word scripts for the 3-day presentations, like the slides, then obviously like the closing sequence and stuff. I think, writing sales presentations like that is probably like one of the highest levels of direct response and takes a lot of energy. What I found was that, I typically start work at like 5:30, 6 a.m. And this past week, for the most part, like my deep work in the morning has been focused on creating like the presentations and that sort of stuff. And I can go for maybe like 3-4 hours, then a bit of rest. Then I can't really go again and do like another big work block, but I can go over the stuff and make it better and refine it. But can't really like start from scratch and like do another like 4 to 5 hour like deep work block where you're writing, direct response video scripts basically. So yeah, it's been pretty hectic getting everything done. Even up until this point, the challenge starts in 2.5 hours. We've got day 1 content done, day 2 content done, day 3 content, which is obviously on Tuesday. I've still not finished that. Need to go over especially like the sales slides and stuff where we pitch the offer. Still need to do a load of work on that. So, but for day 1, we're pretty good. Like I said, we've been 2.5 hours now to launch. We've had over, it says on the screen here 2,800 people. I know that's not correct because in our ConvertKit account, we've had over 2,500 people. ClickFunnels isn't 100% accurate. Plus, there'll be people who have like double opted in and double registered and stuff like that as well. So last time I checked, which is just before, we had like 2,550 people, something like that. So it's pretty good considering, it's all organic marketing, so no paid or anything. So obviously all the leads were essentially free. So yeah, we'll see. Obviously registration is pretty good. Conversion percentage, 78%. So, typically for this type of stuff, what I've seen from working at the agency with our clients, a good conversion number for a warm organic audience at around like a 1 to 2K price point is around 2% of the leads. So we will see. I mean, that will be pretty good if we can get, 2% of the leads to purchase, but we'll see. And that's obviously my job to try and make sure that it happens. So yeah, in terms of like the sales presentation and stuff, we've been tweaking the offer a little bit, tweaking how we present it, and then also just tweaking the makeup of the offer to make it a little bit better. We are raising the price this time to $997. So just wanted to make the offer a little bit better, but also I think the presentation is good. I think we touch on a lot of the main stuff, but the last time we launched, it wasn't the best. And I think maybe it was just the offer itself or the way we presented the offer wasn't good enough. So that's like been my main focus. And then that plus, this is a 3-day challenge. So these people are going to be spending 3 days with us before we pitch. So hopefully they should be a lot warmer and we should be able to convert a higher percentage. That's obviously always a challenge with, say, a webinar. You've just got 90 minutes and 30 minutes of that is pitching. So you've only really got, 60 minutes-ish to give them enough value and convince that, you are the person to learn from and to buy from. And especially in like a saturated market where there's lots of different options, that's obviously becoming more and more challenging. If you've got like a brand new business model that's making a load of money and it's like a very logical sale of like, hey, this is how you do it, like no one else is doing this, then, that can work still really well for webinars. When you're doing like any other type of offer, say for example, if you're selling like an agency building program or something that's super competitive, Amazon FBA webinars, even like softer stuff like a health, like a fitness offer for a webinar, where it's very saturated, it's very hard to like convince someone to buy from you within 90 minutes unless they're like a raving fan. So that's what we've been battling with anyway. And obviously challenges require a lot more energy and effort, but the conversions should be higher. We didn't do a 3-day challenge recently at the agency, but for one of our clients, we did do a big launch like this. And it lasted over 3 weeks in total. And like they've just done like 850K in total sales. It was like, I can't remember now. Was it like over 600K in cash? Or it was over, oh no, it was just under 500K in cash, nearly $500,000 in cash collected. And they did over like 800K in like total sales with the payment plans. And then previously for that client as well, we've done from a 3-day challenge similar to this, we've done like over 650K in total sales, about 350, 400 in cash collected. So the challenges do convert well. They just obviously just require a lot of energy, which, for me, which I've been like building everything over the past week. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Like I said, pretty hectic week. Still got a lot to do. Couple of hours now until we go. I think we should be good for day one. And yeah, I suppose next time I film a video, I'll update you on the results, how much money we made, what the lessons were, what can we improve. I've done this process a lot, so I know how it works, but it's more just the content, I suppose. Are we hitting the right points in the content and, getting them in a state where they, actually want to pay money and learn from us. So, which is obviously the biggest challenge. But yeah, on the next video next week, I'll give you a full update on that, a full rundown of the numbers, and try and show like the best learnings and lessons from it.